Hi guys, welcome to the Almond, and today we're doing another hike. Now we're hiking at the San Anthony whatever range, and there's a lot of water because it rained the other day. Yeah, this is a lot of water, but we're gonna backpacking trip. I'm wearing a backpack. We got some bear containers and some food, some tarps, tents. It's gonna be an interesting 2 to 3 day endeavor. 16.8 miles round trip. Not too bad. I might be able to do that in one day, but I'd rather not. This is terrible because my boots aren't even waterproof. I did have waterproof boots, but they have too many holes in them. And now I have to wear non-waterproof boots. So hopefully it's not like this the entire trip. But we got 4 miles to our camp. It's only, dang it, crap. Yeah, we're like 100 feet in and I've already stepped in water. My feet are already soaked. Whatever. I have another pair of shoes, but it won't help during the hike. But we'll see. That's where the water's coming out. Oh, this part's not that bad. Yeah. Hi guys, we're almost to the lean-to. I think. I hope so. I don't know exactly what time it is. I know we're at least more than halfway, and I feel like we've gone 3 miles. But I have no idea. We have at least a mile left. And here is some fast water. And here is the trail. Oh, I almost fell. And I stepped in a big thing of mud, and my shoes aren't waterproof. So they're making a sound every time I walk. But luckily I brought another pair of shoes now for tonight. And hopefully they'll dry off a little bit by tomorrow. They probably won't. Tomorrow's not gonna be the best, but we'll see. We made it. Oh wow, there's even an outhouse over there. Here's the lean-to. You got running water nearby too, or rushing water, I guess. I'm very tired. It's like, it's not even 5 yet. I think it's like 4, early 4 something. I don't know exactly. Well, this is where we're gonna be sleeping tonight. There's even a fire pit. Everything is pretty wet though, so it doesn't look like a set of fire, but we could try. If you do try, you guys will find out. It smells a little bit like smoke. There's some litter in there. Pretty clear. There's like a brush. Pretty cozy. There's not many bugs here either, which is really nice. It's really nice to be able to take a rest. Can't wait to fall asleep and eat our PB&Js. So we set up camp. It's actually looking pretty cozy in here. We have a nice light, 2 sleeping pads and a sleeping bag and a bug net. And there's our stuff. Just all over the place. And here's our bear boxes for food. There's the outhouse I was talking about. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm a little sore. Tomorrow is going to be the real trek. Anywhere between 8 to 16 miles, depending on how long it actually is, because there's very conflicting data on the internet. So that's fortunate. Apparently it's quite hard. There's a little cave over here. I don't really feel like exploring it because I don't want to walk across this creek. But here's over there, right there. I don't remember where we came from, but I will tomorrow, so it's not that big of a deal. So it's 3:51 a.m. and quite tired. I didn't sleep that well, but that's okay. During the sunrise hike, we got like 2 hours of sleep at most. The problem is this is gonna be all day instead of just the morning to afternoon. But we have good 9 miles today. We mapped it out, so that's not as bad as I originally thought. I thought it was gonna be 16 miles when I first entered into this endeavor, but still, it's gonna be really tough. And we also didn't set a fire last night because it was quite hard, but it doesn't matter too much. I was pretty warm last night. Our sleeping situation was pretty good. Ready to get started. Hi guys, so it's starting to brighten up. It's like 5:10. So actually, We've been walking for like an hour. It's kind of hard to find the trail since it's unmarked. And we had to climb up. You can't really see it, but it was a really steep rock face, but you can see the sky now. Okay guys, so we got another 2 miles, and this is what's called Times Squares, because here's Panther Peak, here's Cucaramanga, and there's Santanoni Mountains. They're all 46ers. Those last 2 miles might have been the toughest 2 miles I've ever done hiking, it was very tough, but it's 6 to 21. That took us about a little bit more than 2 hours, so we're a little bit slower than a mile per hour, but it was tough. We made it. We're gonna take a little bit of a break, and we're gonna go up Cucaramanga next. So guys, I was incorrect about Times Square. I mean, we passed it a little bit ago, but we're hiking to Cucaramanga. I'll show you it when we're back there. This trail isn't as bad as the hike to Times Square, but it's not the best. It was mainly downhill, which is pretty annoying. I wish there was markers, trail markers. But, that's okay. Alright guys, so we made it, and the view kind of sucks. You can see a few things over the trees, but this is just, people do this because it's a 46er and it needs to get done. There is a swamp literally, and my pants are very, very muddy. Everything, my coat, my pants, my bag, and everything's pretty wet. So we still got most of the way to go. We're almost halfway. Once we get back in another an hour and a half to 2 hours, we'll be halfway pretty much from Cucaramanga. I'm really tired though. That was a trek. Okay, there's the sign again. So guys, this is the swamp I'm talking about. You can't even see the floor no matter which path you go. It was really deep. There's mud 2 feet down my leg, so clearly it's in from the swamp. So this is quite deep. I'm not sure if I'm able to walk while taking the video, because I'm gonna need 2 hands to hold on the trees. There's a few logs on here as stepping stones, which I could use. This is like, I actually at one point, I picked up a log off the ground and used it as a stepping stone. That was a pretty good use of my surroundings. Something I don't really usually do that so often, but okay, not that bad. This way is not the way we went. We went that way, which is longer. So I'm hoping this way is better, but it doesn't look like it. But it doesn't look terrible. I mean, and you could say just run through it. But my shoes aren't waterproof, and this is real deep. I have no idea how deep this is. It's like, so it's not worth it. We went this way last time. Oh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. I almost fell. I'm gonna stop filming. So guys, we finally made it back from Cucaramanga. Now here's Times Square. So it's the reason why I thought the other one was Times Square, it was actually distinct. But here's Times Square, here's Cucaramanga, and here's Santanoni, and then Panthers, and the entrance is another. There's the path out here. My shoes are right here. Those are my backup shoes. I shouldn't have brought them on the hike, but I was thinking, or my brother was thinking, since my shoes are really wet, it'd be good to have another pair so I don't die, like get trench foot or something. But all it did was just add extra weight, and there's no point wearing sneakers because they're just not sufficient for this. But that's okay. It was a hard track. I did fall into the mud. But at least I stepped into it and missed a log. Good thing I didn't record that, because I would have dropped my phone and then I would have died. But it wasn't bad. I'm really thankful to be out of there. That was tough. And we're halfway done already, so that's not too bad. Guys, so we made the Santanoni Peak. The top of the T's missing. but that's okay. This kind of sucks, especially for not tall people, but you can kind of see stuff. We're like 4,600 feet up. This wasn't as bad as Cucharagua's trip or trail, but it's not the best. It's still difficult, and I'm getting pretty tired, but we got one more peak to go. Not too bad. So this isn't the peak, but this is a false peak. We were just at the peak, but this is a better view. You can actually see stuff and you're not covered by trees. It's pretty nice. It's refreshing. We're gonna take a little break, but we'll keep going. Guys, back to Times Square. It's pretty cool. This view is actually really nice. There is this Panther?
No, Panther's this one.
Oh, that's San Antonio.
That's St. Anthony.
Oh,
and that one right there is Cucharaga.
Ah, Cucharaga, San Anthony. San Anthony is better than Cucharaga, as you can tell, but it's the peaks weren't the best, but that was a nice view. So it's 12:10 or around 12:10, and we're going to our last peak. Should be a 30-minute walk, maybe even less. So the book that we read said it's easy. This part's easy, which is nice because the last two parts are really hard. Although that's just a lot of mud, but it's not terrible. We saw the mud at Cucharaga, and there's a lot of mud at the San Antonio Trail, but it's not. It wasn't impossible. I'm quite tired though. Let's keep going. Guys, we made Panther. And we did it in 15 to 20 minutes. So that was really good. Now right here it sucks, but back there, over there, there's actually a pretty good face. A pretty good summit thing to watch from. So that's nice. So I'm gonna show you guys that real quick. I'm just really glad. No more climbing up for the rest of the trip. No more. But I mean, the hardest part we still have to do again was the ascent from the place we camped to Times Square. This is pretty cool. Like, look at the shadow. If you can see it. Like, just look at the color differential. I think it's from cloud shadows, unless there's a forest fire going on, but I don't think so. Oh, I'm not showing you guys the correct thing. I don't know. It's interesting. And over here looks pretty cool too. Yeah, we've hiked a long way today. Hiking for 8 hours, about a little bit more than 8 hours. It's a fun day. It's tiring, but we kept going. We're almost done. I think we're gonna go back home tonight. I don't think we're gonna sleep tonight here because I kind of want to go back home. Yeah, guys, this is Panther Brook. We're like kind of almost back to the camp, but not quite. This water looks pretty refreshing. And it looks pretty tasty too. It kind of looks like iced tea in a way. But I don't know. I might stick my head in it. We packed up. We're gonna leave tonight instead of tomorrow. It's a lot easier to leave tonight. It's only 3:18, so we're pretty much done. We still got 4.4 miles left, but hopefully this is a little bit easier than the rest of the stuff today, which I think it is, but it still wasn't easy. Yesterday I was quite tired when I got here. I do remember that. But we'll be back soon. Just to see how much things dried. There's like no water on this road, and you saw how much water was on it earlier. It's crazy. It was quite sunny today though. We picked the perfect day to go up. Because going up, all the trees were really wet, and then like it's kind of frustrating, so much mud. But now well, everything dried off, and on the way back it wasn't as bad. Guys, we finally made it. At the end, this is the gate. It's there. There's another car in the parking lot. Wow. A few of them, it looks like. We weren't the only ones on this trail. We saw a total of 7 other people besides us. Today and yesterday combined, so not too lonely. Yeah, I'm just glad we're there. My feet are pretty aching. I just can't wait to sleep on the ride home.